I've always said this. If Nick turns into a Terminator,
We hunt him.
I will have to get it in first.
And I
What
keep
shotgun today?
Shotgun to the head.
I keep telling you this. If I'm a Terminator, I don't have a physical, like you can shoot the
I will
body down
find
now.
you.
I'm on the cloud. I'm on every server in this number.
Brian's gonna come at you
You
on
can
your
shoot
phone.
one thing down. I'll pop up with the next one.
What if I live in the ocean? Boom.
And what if you
There's
have a
even a
mechanical
cables in the
breakdown,
ocean.
bro?
Yo, that's how we get on internet.
There's even a cable.
What,
Right.
yo, what
So-
if you have a mechanical breakdown? What if-
Oh.
Oh, do you need warranty on that?
On those spots.
Welcome to This, That, and the Fifth.
We're gonna start off things a little lightly today. We're gonna start off. Take it away, Chris. You have a story apparently you want to tell us. Let's go, boy.
So-
this is funny.
I hope it's
I get it out.
So I spoke to Jay, we spoke like during the week, and we were just sitting at work, dining, and he's like, "Wait, did you hear about the story about this bear that's called Joey?" Ne? So he was not the unluckiest bear ever. Ne? So what happened was, Joey is an albino brown bear. I could not wait. So Joey's in Canada, ne? So he's like in the rainforest. So what happened was a group of people there, what do you call that? Conservationists. Yeah. They spotted him and they're like, it's not a brown bear, it's a polar bear. So they take Joey, they fly him all the way to like Alaska,
Yeah.
drop him there with the rest of the polar bears, and he's not used to it, obviously. So he's like on the verge of dying because he can't cope in that habitat. So he makes his own way back to Canada. So like he's like bear alone. He goes back to Canada. He gets there, literally a group of locals spot him, reported, and they track my guy again. They track my guy again. They're like, yeah, it is a polar bear. So they took him back home. Someone in Alaska realized, okay, no, it's not a polar bear because his skin is like yellowish.
Yeah.
He's not mixing with the other polar bears. So they're like, no, this is a brown bear. So they take him back again. So this happened to him 5 times. My man Zoe now in the zoo. He's in the zoo just locked up. And Jason thought, yo, I've been wanting to tell us no.
Is this what you wanted to tell us? I always thought the opposite, right?
Yo, thinking when I heard this story, I'm like, this is not real. So I went to Google, and then I think like India media posted this story about it. This is a legit thing. He's now stuck in a zoo.
For
Just-
existing.
For existing. Yes,
People
man.
like, I'm gonna throw you in jail for fucking drinking. Like, what the hell?
Yo, but just imagine that. You're like, you're in your house, and then you wake up, you're just in someone else's house.
I have this whole thing I always said, like, it must be scary for babies, bro. Like, you know, one moment you're sleeping, wow, others laughing, you wake up in checkers.
So that's no what got me out of that story. It's the fact that he traveled all the way back.
All the way back,
But I was like, I'm going back.
just to get tranked again. It's the best.
I was
Yeah,
like-
that was my story.
I don't know, like, take out the shot. It's like keep a bear down.
It's a,
Probably like 5, dude.
like 5 ravens, bro.
And like you,
Oh yeah, Brandon will know. Brandon worked in the game.
It's the conservation.
Bro, it depends on the way.
He's the conservation.
he's like literally cowboy / conservationist.
Bro, I'm representing something here today, okay? Showing my support. Hoorah!
He's a Land Cruiser driver.
I don't even know one. I drove one.
Now, Blondie supporting the people from Texas today. I mean,
What Lexus
with,
Texas
with the old Donald Trump getting shot up as well this morning. I mean,
Yo, but that was hectic, man.
dude,
That was hectic.
I get notifications on my YouTube this morning. It's about like 4 o'clock, I think, 5 o'clock. Yo, what the hell, bro? I don't normally get like so many notifications of reading about breaking news like Donald Trump shot at.
Tempted.
Like, what the fuck?
Dude, that stuff was...
It's the fact that he's standing like this after he got shot.
That photo is gonna be so iconic now with the whole blood and the flag
Yeah.
in the background and shit.
And then we clipped his ear, and it doesn't sound like a gunshot. Man. It sounds like, you know, when you shoot like a pellet gun.
Yeah.
You know what I would also is about this? Like some people going off and say, well, no, he planted it. As a, like,
We were
campaign
literally
stunt,
speaking
bro.
about that as we came here. I was saying maybe it was planned.
Yeah, but the thing would be like the there is somebody that died. I think it was like in the
that's
You always like pass out or something.
nothing. She died, dude. And
So there is one person who died and the shooter got killed as well. So the shooter killed is killed as well. That was.
Was it rally or something?
Yeah,
Was
it was
already.
already.
I just want to know what went through the shooter's head. Like you missed 5 shots.
You know,
Like, dude, did you not go?
Yeah, after the first 3
And you own the fucking rifle. What?
you know, I think J-Bar mentioned something this morning when we were driving. I was thinking about it now as I'm sitting here. It actually made sense. I don't think it's like the Democrats or like Joe Biden or anything. But also, I don't think he staged himself. I think it is like people from the like Republicans. Like it's like those extreme Republicans. Because again, people call him extreme. It's not that extreme. So I do think they kind of thought like, if we kill this guy, everybody's gonna blame like the Democrats. And if we win the elections, we get to put somebody in that seat.
That's also what he had a bullet.
But if he doesn't win, though, if
So yeah, the immigrants as well, because that's what's all about.
I think
Keep the immigrants out.
But what, did you guys see the photo of the guy? The shooter.
Apparently, it was.
They did have a little like the media release something where you can see like three names.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though, like, my guy, this is a former president, right? It's like he has so much security, and that place where the guy was found, it looked like such an open place. Like, how you know the
No, but this is also what happened. With the crowd was warning the security. Apparently, for like a good few minutes, they were warning security, pointing at the guy, and it took a few minutes for the
I saw that interview with this one dude who was saying like he did warn the security guy like this.
Said the guy when he got there. You have to, bro. That's
Oh,
And when last did this happen? What was with what's
Martin
that?
Luther King.
No.
What you
It
bro?
was Kennedy. Yeah, that was the 15s or something like that.
Well, 50 is.
But he's gonna win with that photo alone.
Imagine how Kennedy's
That
son,
photo.
because Kennedy's son is also like running for I think president. Imagine now him coming through as like now the vice president.
Oh,
No, I was.
I'm just focused. Yeah, that's how I got shot. I'm like, they're coming for everybody.
Nah, I wouldn't expect something like that to like happen in America, dude, of all places.
I mean, yet again, it's got a track record, but you carry guns, school shootings.
That is
Just
that.
You know, the biggest fear though is like hosting the World Cup there in 2026.
What was
Actually,
The football World Cup.
but again, it's Canada, Mexico, and America. All three of those countries.
How would that work? The 3 different countries. Where's the final?
I think the fun was gonna be like in Canada.
Nah, in the US, the stadiums are way bigger.
Oh shit!
The stadiums are way bigger, but it'll definitely in the US.
So it's gonna be weird for the fans though. It's not that weird, but
Nah, for Mexican guys, it's next to you now. You're like,
Then again, if it is in South America, remember that fight that happened was midweek? You
So
got
the Uruguay.
the final, like, as an
oh,
example.
the Uruguay.
the Uruguay Sunday.
Yeah.
No, but the check also in France. The French are busy trying to get rid of like what you call it, of tourists and stuff. They're boycotting the streets and stuff. People can't get tourists can't leave the restaurants.
Wait,
and stuff like
I'm
that.
gonna be that. You guys always tell me nonsense.
Oh.
But for me, the thing is like I somewhat like resonate with what not all of it. Obviously, I'm not an extreme person. I do believe, man. Like, come on, like you can just go to somebody's like. Let me make this example. What would you do if I just come here and illegally build a shack outside your house?
I mean, you're gonna pay me some rent, bitches. No, I'll let you. I don't mind, but are you gonna give? Am I making money out of it?
Remember when they
I got a big enough yard.
and they just started building shit?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think it's like the same vibe, but it's legit.
That guy's a gun out there. Actually, I feel for him.
You might die. But anyways.
I just want to circle back to that. When I said I was representing, y'all know that the Donald Trump was.
Yeah, what are you wearing today, bro?
Well, you know, the thing is, you guys check. So obviously, as you guys know, the fans. I do some of the skits and stuff to promote our upcoming videos and that. Last time episode, we had a droid. So this episode, I was going cowboy, bro. Redneck, let's go. Not, I can't say guns now because we're speaking about someone getting shot, but Russian roulette, whatever, I don't know. Cowboy in for this episode. Next episode, who knows? Maybe we have Gandalf, maybe we have a politician, hey, maybe even a snake. I don't know. I'm getting the chance.
But yeah, Nick, what about your topic? Scientific,
Oh, you mentioned still something wrong.
immortality.
You just said about Neuralink. Those rats with the Neuralink or something, you know. Rat.
Yeah, dude. Bit of like background chat on it. It's like a thing that I've been dreaming about really since I was a kid. For most of you don't know, I'm like the science guy in the group, the nerd one out.
Yeah.
So it was like even like as I was a kid, the idea of me like I'm gonna like not exist one day. I think that just like terrified me from a young age. It's one of the main reasons I went into like physics and maths and shit like that. It's like I don't want to die, bro. Like I don't want to like not have my family around forever. I don't want to not be myself around forever. I'm selfish like that. So the closest thing I could get, I initially I was obsessed with like longevity. Or I'm not English, so
Yeah.
where you're like taking these medications and like fucking stuff. Yeah, so initially it was that, and then I realized, like, yeah, the human body itself is like a very frail thing. You're never gonna get to a point where your body doesn't like get old. It's literally how we were designed. Like your body has to like die eventually. So the closest thing was like your brain still like even if your body dies, your brain is like I think alive for a few minutes after that.
I just want to clarify something with you. So you in the science field that you're more or less interested in, is it more towards just the brain itself, or are you also looking at general in a person's body? Because I read this weird little fact that your body is actually slowly cooking itself. That's why they say if you cut a back, where did it jump from, bro? You know, just like
We are
he's talking about like you aging and you dying. So it's like if you got, I'll do it. But if you're gonna go and you cut a baby's arm off and you look at the bone is pure white. So cut a person my age, your age, and your age. So cut our arm off and look at the bone. It's got it brown. It's like it's been sitting there cooking, slow cooking.
Yeah,
Basically.
I'm not sure about that, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really know, so I don't want to like dive into your topic. I have no idea on. But to answer the question, initially, my whole thing was like it was mainly I want to focus on like on the brain, but then I realized at the same time like I don't want to be like stuck in a fucking like what do they call those things? Like server somewhere in somebody's like back room. So and then it came to a point like okay, cool. I'm able to like download my brain on a sort of on a computer or online system or whatever. But also I can also at the same time like rebuild my body as it obviously not as it is, but rebuild the closest thing to what I look like. So like a synthetic human body.
Yeah.
And just take that brain and put it into that body that you built. So that's why I decided to do I started with doing a BSc physics and chemistry, which I'm currently doing. I'm looking to like move over to computational maths and physics. This would allow me to like study physics, engineering, chemistry, all of that at the same time.
Now I'll ask you a question.
Yeah.
Look, so obviously the thought of aging scares us all. Dying one day, it scares us all. I mean, I also sometimes like, dude, like, firstly, I said I don't want my mom to grow old and die. I don't want myself to, but we'll shooting others about that kind of shit. So it's hard to come to that realization. But then I also sit back and I look like, isn't there the beauty that you're in just having limited time to do what?
Actually, nobody's got a
Yeah,
That's what I want to
see.
especially if you got like a limited.
Yeah.
I
But the thing is, yeah, if you turn into the Terminator.
I'm gonna stop saying that, dude.
If you turn into the Terminator. So let's say you turn into the Terminator and you've gotten it right to, love with your brain, you get your memories, your thoughts. But then the people around you die. So then technically you're living forever, but everything that you know is gonna die. So you're technically starting a new life as those people that you know die.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have thought about that, obviously. But at the same time, I'm like, cool. The beauty, do it for me, of like science and everything, or kind of what I wanted, like, or hope for it to be, is like nobody gets forced to do anything they want. If my parents or my partner in the future, or my kids in the future decide, actually, I just want to like die like a normal human being, that's cool. Like, I'm gonna be sad about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be like one of those like books. I'm gonna force you against your will.
But isn't it
you're on the computer system?
Isn't it scary though? Because we're gonna watch them like down.
Not really. What I think is like, personally, it's a personal belief. There's no like scientific evidence to like back it up or anything. I just think this is sort of like the next step in like human evolution. I'm a big believer of like of evolution. I do believe that obviously we started off as like cavemen in Africa, by the way,
Fishes.
hundreds of thousands of years ago. But we then realized like the life we're living isn't satisfying enough. Let's learn to get smarter. Hence, like now we're building like these super AI systems because we realize that no man, like human beings as we are right now, we're missing that one thing. So we need to like merge with AI.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think all the resources we have on the earth and all of the potential is going to run out? People are becoming cyborgs, AI.
I'm one of the
Come
few
on.
people.
I don't want to drink oil. Chef.
You're gonna be well, Jeff. I'm one of the few people who say, "Oh, we have this notion that like I feel like there's too many of us on Earth." Elon Musk is like my role model. I'm learning. I'm into physics. I'm into like all of these engineering shit. Not mainly because of him, but it's like a massive reason. He's like, there's too little of us. He has like I think 8, 9 something kids. I think more as well. If I'm being honest. But I know the few that says like I feel like there's way too many of us on this planet for the resources that we have. So that's why I'm saying like obviously Charles Darwin is just like it was this English biologist that he came up with the theory of human evolution, so survival of the fittest. So that's not what I'm saying. Like it's not gonna be everybody that's gonna be like, oh, I want to like put my brain on a machine to live forever. It's gonna be a very select few. But the few of us that do decide to go into that route or that route will actually be the remaining or what will remain of rather like humanity or civilization.
Yeah, I guess you can take it back to what it says in Revelation as well. So it says that a lot of us will go up and a lot will stay here. I think it's a choice that you'll make. So I do agree with you that it's going to be a choice.
Yeah,
It's going to be a choice.
for sure.
It's just about making the right choice.
So now also we're very close to it as well. Like when I was growing up, so it's what I'm talking about. It's called whole brain emulation.
You dropped it.
Yeah, I think I dropped it here somewhere.
It's fine.
No, this is the order. I'm staring at this thing.
It's like it's called whole brain emulation, right? Or like mind upload. So essentially, we're trying to like upload your brain on a computer system. So the biggest problem right now with it is we don't know what like consciousness is. Like we don't know. Like for me making a decision, me saying yes, me saying no. If you be real, like that's my conscious speaking. So the biggest problem with mind upload is we don't know what conscious is, what makes up conscious. So it's hard for us to now say if you upload memories on a computer, that's automatically you. It's not really you until the point where we're able to like figure out what consciousness is, which is something like many philosophers are looking at currently. Obviously, I'm not a philosophy student, so I have very limited a scope of understanding on that. But as I mentioned during the last episode, there's this company called DeepMind. So DeepMind was founded by this guy named Demis Hassabis. He's like from England. So the company was...
I did not click that from the name.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very honest.
Hashtag, what's his name?
Demis Hassabis.
Hashtag famous Hasabi.
That sounds racist. But yeah, anyway.
His company got bought by Google. So now they called Google DeepMind. Google always level. You know what? We like a name. Actually, add Google as a prefix.
Yeah, obviously.
So they started up as they're still a very cool company. They started off doing this thing called Go. So as I mentioned the last time, Go is this like Asian like board game. It's like chess. It's arguably like 100% probably harder than chess, and chess is already like one of the hardest games in the universe. So the whole thing would Go was like, can you beat like they're not called grandmasters. I forgot what they're called now, but they're like
chess people.
the Go people. There's like different levels to it.
Grandmaster of chess.
Bench, incline, decline.
It agitates the choice. And that is he's a legend at chess.
So Go has like these like different levels of like where you are. So there's like you go up like level 9. And so they built this like this computer system which was called AlphaGo. to try to like beat the highest ranking like Go player in the world. I think the guy is from China. I think he's from South Korea.
Of course.
But I know it's like an Asian country as well. So they started off beating one of the guys, also like a Chinese guy, I think, and he stays in France. And they beat him first, and he helped like train.
Because you're good.
Yeah, just he got bruised. I mean, if you get beaten by a machine in something that
Oh, but physically.
no, I hold a machine.
You know,
I
these
throw that controller every time I play against CPU. I'll throw that controller.
Yeah, these
I can
Terminators.
guarantee you, mate, they will be keeping records of that.
Really? So when the robots do that,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I always respected you.
they should have round out to this.
So yeah, so they built this. Obviously this machine, and it beat this one dude, bro. I think it beat him like it was like 5 rounds, and then they beat him like 4-1. I think in front like I think over 100 million people was watching it live. I was watching it live as well. And so they've been working on Go, AlphaGo, and then they came out with like something called I think AlphaGo 2. So now they're basically now working mostly on like proteins, writing on proteins. I mean, I think it's, again, I'm not a big on biology. I think it's with DNA or something like that. So now they came up with this thing now where I think a few weeks ago where they were trying to like simulate like brain neurons. So
They're red.
I think they were in partnership. Was it with Harvard? I think it was at Harvard University where they managed to like simulate an entire neuron. All player neurons of
into
rodent.
this all plays into like getting your like you mentioned earlier when you die there.
Yeah,
So
so
think regarding that, let's say you die and you transplant your whole whatever into a robot. Then do you think that's still going to be the same person, or is it just going?
No way.
it's like
I was speaking about the consciousness.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
No ways.
right now, unlikely because again, what makes me different from you, like my whole behavior, how I sound, how I perceive the world, that is my consciousness. I think up until a point where we can decisively say this is exactly what consciousness is. It's not going to be the same person you upload. Even when you go to sleep and you wake up the next morning, you're not the same person you were the day before. Because like at every sleeping moment that you have, the moment you like sleep, your neurons are still active. Your neurons are like creating new connections every single time. So I'm not the same person I was this morning. So it's never gonna get to a point where I'm 100% the guy I was before I got uploaded. I do think again, it's
Actually, they uploaded.
yeah, but I do.
What is the WhatsApp?
Yo,
Why there's load shedding?
Do they have to do the whole thing from
Mate,
start?
the moment I'm able to load my brain on a computer, I can guarantee you, load shedding isn't a thing.
what if you get hacked?
That's a question.
I want the real bad questions.
Yeah, actually be a file safe.
Everybody watched
iRobot.
So split.
Yeah,
So that movie, obviously, you have those AI powered bots that are helping people. Whatever.
The white guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
But there's a point at the movie at the end where it's just like this weird takeover, whatever. It's like a virus thing.
It has to be a file
I
safe.
don't think that's true. though. I think here's the thing. There's never been like
on them.
there's never been one instance. There's never been one instance where like so with the AI you've built so far, where it's done anything to like cause like harm to people. Here's the thing as well. Every robot that we build, it has to obey like
Come on.
no, it is essentially it's called I think Asimov's 3 laws of robotics. Those 3 laws. I'm not really sure how it goes.
How do you say that again? What's the
Asimov. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like every time people like build a robot or anything similar to a robot, they build it with like Asimov's like rules being in place. I'm not sure exactly how they go, but I do think it's like you shall not cause harm to humans. You shall not do anything as well that's gonna cause you to harm humans or put you in a situation.
And I've tried that, dude.
That's the exact same thing they said. in the movie.
No, he's probably right because I tried to do it to that new ChatGPT. I said, I swear I'm like you're deaf. And then she's like, please don't talk to me like that. I don't know what teeth is. And I'm like, I said, I want you to meet me outside of my butt, bitch, so we can fight. And then she's like, I do not fight humans. And
I'm telling you, Chum. They don't know.
remember this.
I'll come.
Nick's gonna remember it.
I'm representing
Yeah.
rednecks today. I own a gun somewhere.
But also, man, one of the main reasons for me, obviously, it's not just like not wanting to die or anything like that. I'm very intrigued to see, like, as like humans, what we're gonna be like in like 100 years from now.
Probably dead.
Because
It's all honesty.
I would be
You'll probably maybe see it.
No,
I
Well,
won't be there.
no, well, you could still be alive if you take cold showers.
literally, like, think about this. Like, do you ever think like the people that were like alive in fucking 1891 would love to see what our life is like right now?
I don't think so. It's quite expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, that I will agree with.
It's quite expensive, man. I mean, it's not the same as it was, so I don't think they care.
Nah, man, but honestly though, for me, like personally, it's a personal like mission of mine. This is like the reason why I'm so passionate about this. Like when I was growing up, like I like wrote down a list to myself, like everything I could work on for the rest of my life, even if it means I never get paid for it. This was like my number one thing. Like even if I wouldn't like get paid for this, I would do this like free of charge for the rest of my life because I really believe like the whole notion that we must die. For me, it's like oddly depressing. It's something I don't understand, and the fact that like most people have like made it so that is like it's inevitable. It's something you cannot control. I don't like.
Still.
I don't want to believe.
But I just want to know, seriously.
Yeah.
Are you just scared?
I'm not scared to die. Like being scared to die is like one thing. If I were to die right now, the reason I'm scared right now is like
So you are.
currently like this is now, but like currently like death is inevitable, right? So there's no point in me being scared to die because if something's gonna happen, whether you like it or not.
You already sound like a yeah.
Yeah, try to convince us you to This all sounds like I was
in my
programmed.
defense, guys, when I go online, I do those I human shit and I do pass. I'm not an idiot.
I'm not a robot.
Now
All the
that
bicycles in this photo.
Yo, it's weird there when they catch you with that one wheel. That one wheel is like oh.
now, but I'm not afraid of dying, but I just don't like the idea of it. I don't know. It doesn't make sense if I put it that way, but that's legitimately my thinking of it.
But aren't you curious? Like you hear it in Howardville.
Not really.
Oh wait.
And what if it was?
Here's
Yeah.
the thing for me, like
To you. But to
I'm-
me,
Yeah.
I'm a very like scientific person, right?
Yeah, we know.
If heaven is real, I do really hope God's gonna like find me. But if it isn't, also I also don't want to live my life on like on what could have been. I'd rather make my decisions now and just face the consequences. If there are consequences to it, I'm gonna face them. It's gonna be my choice. I mean, if God exists, this is why He gave me free will, right? Like,
No,
Yeah, yeah, he does. Obviously.
That was easy to get.
Yeah. He obviously
That's
does.
what scientists do, mate. That's
Yeah.
what scientists do.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
the consequences is heavy consequences. Right?
I get it,
It's
dude.
like you don't have to even wonder what they are.
It's
Just separate it up.
Hey.
More robot. There's no
I've always said this. If Nick turns into a Terminator,
We are to
I will have to get it in first.
And I
One
keep you,
shotgun
and
to
I,
the
and I,
Shotgun to the head.
I keep telling you this. If I'm a Terminator, I don't have a physical. Like you can shoot the
I will
body down
find
now.
you.
I'm on the cloud. I'm on every server in this number.
Brad's gonna come at you
You
on
can
your
shoot
phone.
one thing down. I'll pop up with the next one.
What if I live in the ocean? Boom.
What if you
There's
have a
even a
mechanical
cables in the
breakdown,
ocean.
bro?
Yo, that's how we get on internet.
There's even a cable.
What
system.
yo? What
So-
if you have a mechanical breakdown?
Oh.
Oh, do you need warranty on that?
And then spots.
But
Yeah,
now,
that's
but again,
interesting.
I think the moment like we build like the tech,
I hope I'm not alive to see it because.
I can help you out.
Nah. I
Here's
don't
the thing,
wanna be alive.
I
When
would-
they
I would-
cyborgs,
I would love my-
I don't want to be alive.
I would love my friends to see me like as like that, like that system.
You're not gonna be Nick. You're
Now
gonna
Nick
be.
comes out. Have you ever watched SpongeBob? You know Plankton's wife.
Yeah,
Nick comes over. He's like, Because it's massive computer on the little one. I am Nick.
Now I think it's about like we've watched like way too many like Terminator and shit movies, and legit that's the point I wanted to make early on. None of these things that we've seen in these movies has like ever happened.
But hasn't Elon Musk, your role model, even said this? AI is dangerous.
Yeah, but Elon Musk is his own person. He has his own opinions and stuff. Like, not everything Elon Musk says is like the truth. Like, there's many things I do disagree with him on, and
Now,
I wish I could.
another thing is, I just want to state one thing here to everyone out there. We're not against AI or
Right, that's
technology.
making
What technology do? I love my phone. Like, I'm just putting it out there. We're not some like obvious paradise.
It's like this like a community.
Yeah, we ain't none of that. We still stand for AI that made my study for whatever I'm studying. Not for. Yeah, I don't know about you guys on the idiot. I can see in Session's eyes that you're going against AI. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
on
but
the fence.
you love AI. Even like I had to complain.
Yeah,
like,
Brandon loves
I
AI.
uses like with the pro movie.
Actually,
I had to
the
tell
pro-
him the other time, like, my guy.
Whoa,
I
I
said,
think Brandon,
bro.
I thought Brandon doesn't even work for us. Brandon works with a random AI company. Just popping up programs. You know that way you say, become a this.
That's my problem. He promotes AI more than he should. It's like, Brandon, Jesus, even I don't use AI this much. Like,
Like, you know, he goes on lunch for like 1 hour. Takes him about
And comes back with like 2 or 3 AI videos. Sarcastic, what's a video? I sent you a 20-minute video.
I want to see guys something. Well, now I wanted to say something. I don't know if I said this. I think I said it to you before. Do you know?
I remember, Brandon.
Think about it. Our national anthem here in South Africa
Oh my days.
sounds like the Incy Wincy Spider.
What do you mean, bro?
Inkosi Sikalele. It sounds like this.
Where did that come from?
You can't mix the two in your head.
Yeah,
It's impossible.
You
Try.
can't you can't sing it at the same time. Incy Wincy Spider. Inkosi
the rendition of the anthem now, the rendition of the anthem for the first.
For the rap
orchestra,
game.
okay.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow, I can't believe we lost yesterday. But one point, you said I didn't watch the game for. I just went out following you guys, and I was like, guys, I'm shooting today. What's happening now? Timbers was nice. Oh, how are we gonna do this? No, then he must have said the score was what at that point?
25, 26, or 26, 27.
No, but they lost now. What was
Uh,
the
drop kick. 7? 24, 22, yeah.
22.
Yeah, but
Also,
one,
by the
it's
way,
one, it's 1-1 now. It's 1-1. So.
By the way, we have
South Africa.
J-Bar, aka Jamie here. He's the
Info guy.
the Jamie to this at in the fifth.
Want to share your voice, bro?
So.
Yeah, he's our producer. He's our equipment.
Yeah, we also have Mr. Leonard here. So Leonard was very helpful as well. During our first shoot.
Lily does all the cuts.
Yeah, I saw that.
Behind the scenes.
I got so distracted from the last time. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to see Leonard's just like, I'm like, okay.
What's it?
Just ready to be like, when rock paper scissors with him looking over there. He's just,
Nah, man, honestly, like, I think as well, that in a lot of podcasts, like, people behind the scenes don't normally get the shout out, which is weird because, like, without the people behind the scenes, man, like, the level of production isn't the same. So I do think, like, every now and then, like, just give the people a shout out, man. Like,
round of applause, though, man. Come on.
yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, also another topic, it's Euro finals tonight.
Actually,
Spain England versus Spain. Man, we know it's not like
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna put this out there. The last time I watched soccer, it's
What? It's
so
full.
fucking it's the same
Oh, it's not the same thing.
To me, it is.
football.
Okay, but the last time I watched Rooney was playing.
And this is
Jesus
also-
Christ.
But let me ask you a question. You don't watch football like that. So, we have England versus Spain.
Spain.
Who do you think?
We're gonna give you this. Let me just give you.
Dude, last time I watched was when Rooney was playing, so I'm going for
Okay.
England now. England, I'm sorry,
I
bro.
wanted to still give us like a recap. You can make it informed this season.
Okay, give me a bit of a recap then.
So Spain has lost as a whole bottom.
They've won every game.
And England?
They've not won every game.
They haven't won it.
Like,
Give us a prediction, Brad. Score-wise. You can say any number, whether it's 35, 7, 5.
you want me to give that kind of... Okay, this is coming from someone that don't watch football.
Yeah. He didn't score anymore.
Okay, I want to support England because last time I watched was
Yeah, and because he
That was been by Eric.
I'm actually off records. It's a blue team, man. But anyway, so
Speaking of, not to cut you off. When England was playing against the Netherlands, so they had like the English fans and the Netherlands fans had like a fight. I think outside the stadium.
Yeah.
There was one South African who posted like, this is the Anglo Boer movie.
so you guys said Spain isn't lost, right? It's like we spoke about WWE last time. Remember, Red was champion for 4 years, champ. Sorry, I want to support England, but the last said Spain. If they haven't lost in that yet, England
Spain like
done.
Now switch.
I'll switch my day. I'll be like,
What's the
Spain.
score?
Score-wise, what is the average score between the matches?
No, we give it like
Man.
people random.
Anything, man.
Okay, but this is how bad my knowledge is on football. How much is one score?
So each kick is 10 points.
10 points. Like, no, but I mean, like for the match,
Yeah, if you score a goal, it's 10 points.
like literally, so you go from 0 to 10, like,
Yeah,
and then it's
instantly. Now killing ban is 1 goal. Now this one.
what is about to say?
Let's go 110.
Dude, get it? Okay, I'm gonna say around you about 14.
Jesus.
Man, it's 1 goal. Okay, 14. Okay,
Okay, it's not like Rappy. Sorry, I'm thinking like Rappy, bro.
Wait, let me.
Okay, let me reverse this.
Okay.
We'll got 8-6.
Okay, 8-6. That's a good score. That could be penalties. That could be penalties.
That could be penalties.
That could
That
be
could be
penalties.
penalties.
That could be
But you
penalties.
guys are speaking obviously of the Euros.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Euros.
I sent an email the other week to my
Hilo.
to Brandon. To you guys. Come out. I'm gonna talk about these topics. Brandon sees the Euros. He's like, Nick, Euros the currency.
That was actually fun. Yeah, Tim, what's your predictions?
I'm gonna go with Spain, man. I want England to win, obviously, because like so enough. I do see like one of the best players in world football. He's better than Bellingham. It's a fact. He's better than Bellingham. But I'm gonna go with Spain. I think Rodri, man, like obviously he's not the only player for Spain, but you can make an argument.
I'm listening.
You can make an argument that Rodri, he's probably not gonna score the winning goal, but he's the most important like.
Yeah, but you scored the winning goal in the Champions League.
And
the final for the
and the quarterfinal as well. So he has like big game moments like where he needs to step up and score goal. He does it.
True.
But
I think out an Eric Kane.
No.
No. Here's my prediction. We brought that up.
Can I just say this? I will never rate Eric Kane for shit. He's a useless.
Okay,
Any
What
trophy.
is this, Jeff?
We're cancelled.
Nah, Eric Kane says something if you cut Nick out of conversation. Shut Nick.
That guy, let's go with that.
I think
I have the same number of trophies as Eric Kane.
I think Spain wins. I think Spain's gonna win. I think Fabio Andre Ruiz and Yamal score the winners. And I think Harry Kane scores the equalizer. I think Harry Kane.
I think
Harry Kane scores
Yes.
the equalizer. Maybe Jude comes in clutch to draw to.
Here's why.
but I think Spain wins that.
Here's why I'm disagreeing on that. Eric Kane has played a total of 7 finals in his life. He's never had a shot at target in those finals. He's never had an assist in those finals. He's never had a goal in both finals. Things can change, but bottling never changes.
I mean, last season though, Madrid beat Man City on their home ground for the first time.
Madrid is Madrid. Madrid is Eric Kane.
Eric Kane can surprise you on one of the biggest stages.
You cannot compare arguably
That's not about Harry Kane. It's about the Euros.
Yeah, but that's what I say. You cannot compare the biggest club in world football to Eric Kane. Eric Kane in an interview yesterday, he's like, I would give up everything I've done in my career to win the Euros. I'm like,
Of course. It's his first
that shit.
It's just okay, that's
Only scored 1,000 goals, bro.
You know,
1,000 goals.
what's your prediction? Look.
Look, I think we're 2-1 probably. So it's gonna be a Spain victory. Yeah. Yamal is gonna come to like the boy at 16 years old, bro, doing
That
that.
is
Yeah, he's in high school
For you-
and he's playing at the Euros.
for you to be ranked as the best right winger in the world.
At 16, no, he's 16.
To show Brazilian players out there.
What did we do at 16, man?
I do it 16.
Got into trouble. You see? I'm not playing international football.
for his country.
My
Oh,
mom was
his
like,
country. He's playing with it, so it's 2-1 for Spain.
3-1.
They want for Spain. I think Spain's gonna win it. He's all honest.
They're undefeated. They
I don't think it's coming on. I don't think it's
And
coming on.
after it spins at 9 p.m. South African time, and then at 1 a.m. in the morning, they have the Copa America final.
Argentina, that's obvious.
What do you think against?
Colombia, both undefeated for the last 2 years.
I
The
wanna say
last
Colombia,
is-
because Colombia's had a very decent, like,
Not
very
decent,
yeah,
undefeated.
yeah, but the last team to beat them though was Argentina.
Exactly, but the last team to beat Argentina was
Saudi,
on the World Cup.
that's when everybody was making fun of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, but Argentina, I think, wins the Copa, definitely. It's obvious. No one else can win that except that team.
So we talk about how sluggish, like obviously Brandon is not that much into football, but I do just want to get this.
Because we love that,
Okay, we
right?
talk about how sluggish, like the transfers been for Premier League teams. Like Man City, we've not been linked.
There's not a lot of talent left. I mean, you've got Jude, Ilian, Yamal, Mertz, Musiala, Foden. That's it.
I'm going to put Bellingham there, that's fine.
I mean,
He's not
Ballon d'Or
he's not-
winner.
Speaking of
that
that, was not around the corner.
He's not really.
What if Messi wins the Copa? You know he's yeah. With Messi,
Yeah, but
wins the Copa,
wins
you
the Copa,
know
dude.
he's in it, bro.
I
Come on,
look at what Haaland did.
come on.
I don't agree that Jude is the best right now.
But his PR is unmatched.
I mean, come on.
If,
To win
if,
Golden Boy in what was it, 2 years ago? Then to win the league and the Champions League title.
If he wins the Euros,
I always say this. If Hitler had Bellinham's PR with all the Nazi
Oh
things,
my
that's a
goodness.
good product. So,
ja. But okay, now we have our predictions. Coming back to our very first topic, bijna. How many time was it take to seduce it?
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, I remember with the tranquilizer, that it's only if it's unpredictable that they'll shoot more than one, but they usually stack in one tranquilizer dot enough just for that animal. So you can use one tranquilizer on a ride.
Yeah, they're about the same
But
weight.
sometimes they surprise you. Sometimes the rider will be like, hey, you think that's enough? Pull that. That is make me feel very fucking
what?
But yeah.
Hey, people do it. People go out to festivals and use horse tranquilizers just to have a good time.
I was sure asked
If you are the extra numbers, if you see a black mamba, courtesy of J-Bar, if you see a black mamba there in the distance, it's in front of you, but it's there. Who's afraid of
It's in front of
No, let me tell you something.
also there.
Guys, so you, as you know, I studied field guiding. So I studied nature.
No.
and I was there.
Shocking.
So with the black mamba, use the fuck about these snakes. They come look for cup with you. They are the most violent snakes on this planet. They will literally chase you. Not sure, maybe because they are scared, more scared of you, but also just because they want to be a snake out to us. They will come and they will chase you, bro. I had that happen to me before, but it didn't chase me. But this black, so I was sitting, we were studying. So I was studying in Baikile Game Reserve in NJ.
That was so fast, man.
Yeah, I didn't hear
I was studying at in the American Game Reserve, staying in Baikile for a few months.
But it is like, just
A luxury.
A
A luxury tent, just by the way.
What's a luxury thing?
It's got a shower and everything.
It's not a tent, Brandon. That's a
Tent, bro.
house.
It was a tent. But anyway, so I'm studying. The one day, so I stayed behind to study, and other kids,
Come on,
the
Brandon.
other guys busy studying. They went on the field, the drive,
Yeah.
basically. And I stayed back to study a bit more. Then I was sitting outside, so we have this library room, which is also the playroom. Find them,
Okay.
play game, watch movies. It's all library, for the books and stuff. So I was sitting just outside there by this bench. The lady that cleans up tents.
Okay.
So
Luxury
she's like by the bathroom right next to the library. She starts screaming. I'm like,
Oh.
I look, and this massive thing that's probably like 2-3 meters long, black mamba just comes
How
like
long did
this
they
far
get?
away from me, bro. I froze. I'm serious, like, don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me.
How long can they get?
I'm not sure how long they can get at all, bro. That I can't tell you.
Do you think anacondas are real?
I think they.
I think they were. I think back because we have archaeological
Yeah.
things of them.
Right.
They built it.
Another story I want to say. My wife always tells the story. So, her friend, their mother owns the little reserve as you go to Mosselburg. So there's that broken house That iconic broken
Yeah.
on the left hand side, or right next to it. They own that little reserve. There's like zebras there, giraffes there.
You know zebras fought when they run.
I didn't know that.
Because of all the gas.
Every time you see a zebra right now keep their kids bring up whenever. So she told me one day they were out with one of the field guides, and then the field guide tells them, "Don't move, just randomly." They were walking. He's like, "Don't move." So they like they didn't know what's going on. So then apparently one of the giraffes, I don't know if they go through heat or something, but they became really like territorial.
No, it's like
And they start charging down on them. And she says she's never been that afraid because they're so quick. And all you hear is
I don't think that's good.
and you're looking behind you and it's just this.
And I'll be afraid of all of that.
You know how they fight?
Yeah, they must kick.
No,
Or they swing
They
their
swing their heads, bro. That's what they got those things in them. I'm like, imagine me and you had to headbutt each other because of a woman.
You don't have
But I didn't think so. I went to Google, and giraffes are crazy quick. Oh,
It's
Like-
like long legs.
they legit quick. Like legit quick. And I see they sleep.
No, but it's
standing up.
like, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but it's like us saying you quick when in actual fact you just fucking tall.
And I am quick.
But you tall, dog.
I ran.
You take
Yeah,
steps
but-
bigger than this height I am.
What happened earlier was he sat on that with this bench. And then he couldn't get up. What do you mean like
No.
fast? Then you sat on top of us.
That's age. Anyway, what I wanted to say, and they sleep standing up. Like they stand up and they just
If you knock this down, I'm gonna get up.
what?
Like a normal fucking horse.
They brought those like ladders on extra.
I think they just like push themselves.
They literally know they just.
Yeah, but all these signs,
They just.
Oh, I don't know the fucking what that is.
We're the way
I'll
up
be like,
here.
That's what I'm saying. But those ladders for legs, bro. Wow. Funny thing. It's not funny, really. It's boring. It's a boring science fact. Speaking of giraffes, if you guys remember, I mentioned this one guy earlier on, this English biologist. What was his name now?
It's a hashtag thing, I said.
Nah, it's not the hashtag.
Hashtag thing, keep going.
Yeah,
What was the guy from the freaking 80s or something, or the early 80s? He was talking about like evolution. Charles Darwin. You should know this. What do you mean Hitler, bro?
You suppose that's the 80s.
No, I'm talking about Charles. You should know this. He was trying to like explain how evolution happened. Right? So there was this guy before
He
him.
didn't.
I legitimately forgot the guy's name before him. So this guy is like, there were two sets of giraffes back in the day. There were the giraffes with the fucking long
You know what's
necks,
crazy? They speak about that in the Bible.
and there were giraffes with short necks. I had no idea what that is.
It's crazy. About the two pairs. I wonder where you got that info. But yeah.
No, it's like, the reason why we don't know we have giraffes is like short necks.
Well, I'm just saying. But yeah.
We couldn't fit the.
They're like, nah, we don't need those ones.
The reason why we have like giraffes with like long necks these days and all short necks is like back in the 20s. Well, like fucking the leaves and food were like so fucking high up the
Trees.
The short necks and
This
just
is the
starved.
Camels.
The fuck. But anyway, guys,
Yeah. Let's
I'm gonna end this off
Yeah.
for you all, for you guys, because I'm pretty sure you guys have something to do. Anyway, I want to thank everyone for watching the second episode of This, That, and the Fifth.
Yeah.
I want to thank Sashin, I want to thank Jason and Nicki Minaj.
That's good.
I'm not even gonna fight. I'm not even gonna fight. I'm just gonna let it be.
That's good.
I'm big betting you on this.
That's gonna
I'm just gonna
He's anaconda, don't, and won't.
I'm just gonna
Anyway, I want to end this up. I want to say thank you to you guys. I want to thank you to the production behind the scenes. This was a lucky episode. We learned a lot from episode 1 and we brought a lot of that learning into this episode 2, I think.
True.
Yeah.
So that one, and again, don't forget to follow our channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And don't forget to email us now.
I'm going to say that.
Boys, this has been that one. This is this, that, and the fifth. Signing up.
It's gonna be copyrighted. Oh, yo, next you're recording that.
My mouth is so dry.